Stop stressing about what's for dinner. I'm giving you my extra meal planning template free, and it shows you how to use it in under 10 minutes every day. Hello everyone and welcome. I am Stephanie of Creatively Miss Me, Healthy Tips and More. Now, this template that I'm sharing with you today saves me 10 hours plus every week. It's simple, it works, and today I'm walking you through exactly how to use it. This template includes a weekly meal planner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, pantry staples list, a pre-task tracker, and a note selection for recipe ideas. You can print it or use it digitally. How to use it? Now let's go to step 1. Check your calendar, 5 minutes max, okay? How many dinners do you actually need? Don't plan for every night you're eating out, okay? And step 2, choose your meals. It should take about 10 minutes. Use 5 meal frameworks. Number 1 is chicken meals, 2 ground meat meals, 3 fish meals, 4 vegetarian meals, and 5 slow cooker or one pot meals. Now some people say vegetarian meals. Well, yeah, and it's not saying vegetarians kind of go, but it's a vegetable meal, and it could be zucchini pasta, okay, with ground chicken, or you could have just a big huge Greek salad, vegetarian. Just an idea. Now write them in the templates, and step number 3 is to make your shopping list. It shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. Go through each meal, write down the ingredients. The template organized by store section, produce, proteins, dairy, and pantry. Step number 4, check what you have. Cross off anything you already have on your list, okay? This prevents from buying duplicates. That's why I use the app. It's called Out of Milk. With Out of Milk, I go through my pantry. Everything is in my pantry is already on my list on the grocery store. And then what I do is, as I take it out of the pantry, I try to remember to mark it off in my Out of Milk list. So if I cook spaghetti today and I use the pasta sauce, I use some pasta, I use oregano and garlic bread, and I use the salad mix, I take all those off my list. So when I get ready to go grocery shopping, I already see what is out in my pantry. I also keep that way with my deep freezer. What's in my deep freezer, when I get ready to, when I buy my groceries and I separate my meat, I put that in my planner. That way I know, okay, I buy family packets, and I divide a family packet up, can be 3 to 4 meals depending on what it is. So then what I do is, I have in my Out of Milk, I have 4 pork chops. So it knows that's 4 pork chop meals. So as I use one, I mark it off. So when I get ready to go groceries, I know, okay, I need to pick up a pack of pork chops. I might pick up a small one. I might pick up one that only does me for 2 meals because I've only eaten 2, right? So I don't go back and try to rebuild the wheel. I use that app, and it makes it so much easier. Now you can find this app on Google Play Store. It's called Out of Milk. Check it out. It's a free app. Your girl loves free. Okay, now step number 5. Plan, prep, tasks. Now, what you can do on Sunday or even Saturday is chop up all your vegetables, marinate your proteins. They say cook rice, but with me, I don't cook rice until the day of, because, you know, rice can go bad on you. You know that, right? Rice can go bad on you, so I'd rather wait till the day of to cook my rice. Now, write it in your prep tracker. Now, my tips for success. These things help you out a little bit, okay? Do this the same time every week. Now, I do mine on Saturdays sometimes it may be Sundays where I sit down and I go through and I see what I have, what I need, and do it that way. Because I don't grocery shop on the weekends because too many people in the store. I wait till Monday or Tuesday. Most likely I go on Tuesdays because a lot of people not in the store getting groceries on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I go in on Tuesdays and a lot of times to get my groceries. I don't go on the weekends. No. It says keep the template on your refrigerator so you know, so your family knows your plan. So you know if you have meals set up that you're going to chop up vegetables or what you're going to do for the week, then your family already knows what the meals are, right? Now have a backup meal for emergencies like pasta, salads, like I said, the Greek salad, something like that, tuna fish, backup meals. Don't plan 7 different meals. Leftovers are your friends, because like I cooked a big pot roast for last Sunday. Okay, I cut that up. After we ate, I cut it up. That's 2 more meals. So what I did, like on Wednesday, I took it and it was so moist, y'all. I can't lie, it was so moist. I took it, the roast, I made gravy and rice, and I made broccoli. So I put the meat over the rice with the gravy and broccoli. That's a meal, right? And then the other one, what I did with it, I made I shredded the meat up and I made like burritos. So that's 3 meals off of 1 meat, right? Leftovers are your friends. Be flexible. If you don't feel like chicken on Tuesday, swap it for Thursday. What you plan on your refrigerator as your meals for the week, it always don't have to stay that way. You can move things around. Be flexible. Now I'm going to take you through my steps of planning for the week, and I'm also going to take you on a trip, so we're just going to do the whole thing. Okay, I'm here at HEB and I'm getting ready to go in to get the items that I need. Now I'm going to use my Out of Milk app because that's where I keep my grocery list at, and I want to make sure that everything that I have on my list that I get today. So we're going to go in HEB and hopefully I don't get stopped filming.
Okay, now that I'm back from the grocery store, I wanted to show you everything that I purchased because I did use my Out of Milk app where I showed you in the store. As you check off what you put in your grocery basket, it moves it off and it puts it in a line where you can see what all you purchased. Make sure you got everything on your list. So I'm going to take everything out these bags and then we'll go over it. Okay, we got the spinach bread. I got my broccoli florets. The rice-a-roni, I got the long grain, the chicken and broccoli, the chicken, and the Spanish rice. And I got the Texas toast garlic bread, canola oil, and here I have an avocado and a bell pepper. I got the split chicken breast, and I got this cabbage mix because it's something I'm going to be making. And then I got the 2 containers of the cran juice. Now, all of this was on the app. And as I went along, like I showed you, that as you pick it up, you mark it off, you get your list. It makes it kind of easy when you're shopping. Instead of trying to go from your head, you can use your list.
Now, meal planning doesn't have to be complicated. This template makes it so simple. Give it a try and watch your stress disappear, because it did with me. Now, if you find what I said helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, because you never know what I'm talking about next week. It's either cooking, walking, or perimenopause. You know, anything to help us ladies that are of a certain age, right? So you can also find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. The links are down below in the description. I would love to connect with you there. And I'll see you here next time on Creatively Miss Me. Bye-bye.